Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you a One Piece discussion video. Now, being a One Piece fan, I have learnt to never take anything that is said and shown for granted, and I'm sure many of you One Piece fans would agree with that, and that's the reason for this video. I want to talk about something that was said quite a long time ago, but I do believe it will hold some importance within the series. So just before the Straw Hats left for Fishman Island, Luffy says something on the lines of, I've got many things to tell you, but right now I'm just happy to be back with the crew and let's go, let's set sail. But I've come to think to myself, does this have some sort of importance? Before I talk about the message itself, I want to actually talk about has there been time for Luffy to have said this message on screen or off screen? So as they were leaving, they had to pay attention to the route they were taking to Fishman Island because they were sailing undersea. Once on Fishman Island, the whole incident on Fishman Island, I think, took place within a day, and with them leaving the very next day, again, he couldn't tell them when they were en route from away from Fishman Island, because again, they were sailing on the sea, and it was very important that they needed to concentrate on just navigating through, because one wrong move, they could have all ended up dead. So after Fisherman Island, we know they ended up on Punk Hazard. Everything that happened on Punk Hazard again happened within a day, with them with Dressrosa happening the very next day. There was time for Luffy to have gotten his crew together and spoke about it from the journey between Punk Hazard and Dressrosa, but we can argue that they were recuperating from the day on Punk Hazard. Luffy had to beat Caesar. A few of them got their bodies, their souls swapped about. That could have been very exhausting. It could have been a very exhausting day, and there was also be preparing for the day ahead. So again, no time for Luffy to tell his crew the things that he wants to tell them. So Dressrosa happened within a day. All the incidents happened within a day, and then a couple more days of Luffy recuperating before they left over to the next island that they go into. There was time, obviously, clearly there was time for Luffy to tell his crew during the days of recuperation. But if we consider the fact that he wants to tell his whole crew at one time and not have to tell one now and then some later, he may have pulled it off then. So if you look at that if you look at it from that point of view, there has not been any time for Luffy to tell his crew the things that he has to tell them. So, what are these things that Luffy has to tell his crew? In all honesty, I don't know, but I do think that whatever it is something that Rayleigh told him. As we know, during the time skip, Luffy spent 1.5 years with Rayleigh, and he's the only person he has contact with prior to meeting back up with the people from Amazon Lily who take him back so he can meet the rest of the Straw Hats. So it should be Rayleigh. I don't, because we know Luffy has a very bad attention span. Just going back in time a bit, he didn't even listen to the full reason of Nami's past. He didn't want to hear nothing from Rayleigh when it came to just knowing about the whereabouts of One Piece. And just more recently, he fell asleep when Jinbei was talking about Akainu versus Okoji and things around that nature. So it's really hard to think of what Luffy would actually pay attention and listen to because he doesn't really find lots of things important. I don't know how important these things Luffy has to say is going to be, but I guarantee we haven't heard the last of it. I see something happening down the line where the Straw Hats get some information and then Luffy's like, oh, yeah, I knew that already. And then some of the Straw Hats turned to him and like, how did you know that already? And I'm like, yeah, I was supposed to tell you about this way back. I can see something on them lines happening, but like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, take care. Have a nice day. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. For some more One Piece content, check the suggested videos. But if you're done here for today, take care. Have a nice day.